Hey everyone, we are back. Sorry about that, but I'm back here with Miss Sybil, so we're gonna continue on. So you was talking about having someone to like you would advice you give for someone who wants to sing. What about for me? Even though I do what I do, I have a mentor that helps me out. Like I can call her up, text her, talk to her yesterday, and she gave like the best advice. I even texted her earlier and told her, "Hey, I'm got this going on." So just having a mentor, do you feel like that can help too with an artist? I mean, a person who
Oh,
wants to
absolutely.
sing.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And the thing is, I think mentoring, period, can make a difference in anything. I mean, that's can be applied in all aspects of life. And one of the things that we can, you know, I guess depend on is the fact that that mentor, number one, that mentor has is doing what you've done, um, or what you aspire to do,
Right.
and they're going to give you solid advice.
So, how has the music industry changed since you came out in the late '80s? How would you say it has changed then to now?
Well, no records. You can't buy records. What's that? CDs. I
Right.
mean,
Right.
honestly, all of that's changed. Like in terms of a real tangible piece of music in your hand, it's different. It's a lot more visually led. There are younger people doing music and making a whole lot of money doing it. A whole lot of money. I'm like sitting
Right.
there thinking, for me, for real, so I can get some more coins. That's what I want to do.
Some more
I'm like,
coins.
look, I'm like, Taylor Swift, can you look, can you let a sister do a hum on something? But anyway, I
Securing the bag. We call it securing the bag now.
exactly. I want to secure that bag and some. So I it has changed and it's okay because I mean that's just life. Things I remember the little 45s with the little disc. I remember all of that. So
Before my
I
time.
not before mine. Not and with record, I mean literally with records. And I see how even DJs don't carry crates of records anymore.
Right.
Everything is within their devices, within their laptops and within their computers. And so it's things have changed. And it's not a bad thing but we have to not diminish the legacies and the precursors to all of this,
Right.
which still should be based in the music. The music should still be the basis for all of it.
Do you feel like you have now accomplished everything, or is there still more that you want to accomplish, or have you said like I have already accomplished everything I needed to do in this with this career?
Oh gosh, no, no. The thing is that I see myself in terms of music very differently than I did. Years ago, I had to sing for my supper. Now it's actually icing on the cake. It adds to a very solid foundation that is stable, consistent. The music industry is, people can say, well, but the music industry can be flaky and very flighty, and your fans can be here one minute and gone the next. People
Right.
can love you as long as you're on the radio and being seen. At the same time, you get to that place where you're like sitting and thinking, you know what, I don't want to be on the road for 300 days out of a year. I just don't want to do that. I have parents who I want to be around. As they've gotten older, I'm getting older. My bones, although I joke about the fact that I'm 25 again, okay? when I when the big 50 came, I said I refuse to say 50. I said I'm 25 times 2. 25. I raised to the second power. I know that's more than 50, but in any event,
You good?
but I
25
said
sound good. Sound good.
yes. So but I don't want to. I don't want to be that person who has to travel and is tired and drained and has to rely on performing to make a living and to survive. And so I like being able to go and travel and do like I do. I like uh, I like access to people who hire me to come do shows and it's so much love. I like those I need those moments, but I also need the moments of stability that are kind of founded in being in education and working with young adults who basically, for the most part, early on, they said they were at risk young adults. And then now I'm working with adults who they see themselves beyond where they've been. And I love it. I absolutely love it.
So what has been your best career so far?
Living. let me look, I'm just saying, honey. Look,
say what you feel. Say what you feel what you say. I love it.
Okay. Let me be very clear. You know what? To be able to get up and wake up and say, thank you for the day, Lord. I thank you for this moment. I thank you for your presence. I'm thankful. So in terms of a career, I feel as if living is a job. Being able to move and to navigate life. If anybody wants to do anything, living, it's a job, it's a task, and living can encompass so many things. Do I love music? Absolutely. Do I love being able to have the platforms and stages to perform? Yes, I love it. But do I love teaching, and do I love actually connecting the dots for populations of people who need somebody like me to be an advocate for them? Yeah. So I love, so it's not any one career. It's a living and living. When I say that, is being in the moments that, being in the moments and being able to move and to shift and to navigate waters sometimes that are a little bit murky, to get over mountains that seem really, really high and, and hard to climb. So for me, the career of living is a career, especially if you are a person who has multiple tracks that you're working at the same time.
All right. I like that. I just can't believe you've been in this business almost 35 years. That's a
I know, but okay, wait a minute. And I joke about this. Yeah, 1986. I actually came into the business in 1986, and there are a few of us still out here. there are a few of us still out here. But when I say that, people look at me and they're like, "That means you're." I said, "Don't try it. Don't start counting. I don't want to hear. Don't do it." So yeah, 30, 35. Yeah, a long time.
But for those 35 years, what has been the best advice you've been given?
Is to be yourself. Be okay with being yourself. Everyone is not going to love you. Everyone is not going to like you. But if people will respect you if they know that you're living in your truth. Period. At the end of the day, that's really it. Yeah, they will come to understand that people. One of the things, I'm going to say this. It was a quote, and this is one of my favorite quotes that I learned I think I was 16. I was in Miss Augustine's class, and it was a Thoreau quote. It was a Thoreau, and I said, if a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears the sound of a different drummer. Let him keep pace with the music he hears, however measured or far away. And that resonated with me. And it's kind of live and let live. It's like, I may not be your flavor. I may not be your flavor of the month in any month, on any calendar. But when I look in the mirror, I'm pleased with who I am and who I've become. I'm happy with the person that I've been created to be. I move intentionally and I move with conviction. I know that I've got purpose. My walk is very purposed and very intentional. And I know that and when I say, like, to you, what you want to do, you're going to do. You know why? Because it's designed specifically for you. Nobody can walk that walk, Priscilla, but you. Like no one can walk it out like me. So I think it's just being okay with being your authentic and true self. And that is applied not only in music, but also as an educator. And people will gravitate towards you when they know important things.
I like that. What's the next, what would you say is the next chapter for Sybil?
Well, I'm hoping I'll be a dean or a vice president somewhere at some point. Who knows? I would love to stay, to be honest with you, I would love to stay in higher education. I would. And I'd love to still continue to work with people and communities to to just kind of uplift and build a community of people who know that it's okay to be themselves and to work their gifts and to share their talents. I think that it's so important, but I also think it's important for us, and I say this, more seasoned people to embrace those things that we may not understand, but change is coming, change is here, and we need to be receptive to that, so that young people will take some of what we've got that's good and old school, and make it work for them, you know. And so for me, that's what's next is just honestly living, and I'm living my best life, but living my best life and living it like it's golden. I just know that that there's greater coming for me. I want to continue to work with my compadres, because I do on occasion work with some of my girls on the road, and we do Divas of Dance shows, Robin S., Cece Peniston, Crystal Waters, and so we've done some great shows over the years, and so I'm excited, and that makes me feel good. I'm excited because I'm going to be working with my cousin Maxine on a project. She's solo, of course. You know, she stepped away from In Vogue, and she's doing her own thing, and I want to be part of that. So I'll always be a writer. I love words. I love music. I'm always going to be creative because that's just in a part of my DNA. So whatever's next, I'm just going to open the door, walk my happy self in, and say, "I'm here. What do you need me to do?"
Right. I feel you on that. I do feel you. And I had the pleasure of interviewing Robin S. to CC Peniston. Now I have you. Almost had the whole entire dance jump, right?
That's right.
And you did say you are going to work with a girl named Priscilla Watley, right? So you are going
to. Priscilla's got I've adopted a girl named Priscilla Watley. Okay.
Okay. Oh, well, cool. Then that's what's up. Where can your fans find you? On what platform of social media? Where can they find you at?
I'm Sybil Sings on Instagram, Sybil Sings on Facebook, and I'm Sybil Sings on Twitter. I'm Sybil Sings. But ask me, look, I'm gonna have to get my niece or nephew to figure it out. They're like, we sent you something, and I'm like, you did? Okay. So the old school has an old brain who needs to have young people. That's what I need. There it is. I need that. And I need tall boy to help me get it together too.
I know. He got you. We got you.
I know it.
Miss Sybil, I want to thank you so much for coming on. But however, I do want to thank another special person, Robin S., for giving me this interview with you. And I was like, when she told me, I was like, I know Sybil. I love her. Now I love you even more. So thank you. Shout out to Robin S. Thank you so much.
Shout out, Robin, my girl.
Thank you so much.
She calls me she said my Sibs. Robin can pick. She knows when I'm going through stuff. She'll send me a message. You all right? That's my girl.
Yes. And I love her to death. Now I love you even more. So I had her, you, CC. So hey, no telling who's gonna be coming next from that dance genre. But I do thank you for being here. And you just started out my December shows, and I really, really thank you so much for being here. And I enjoyed you. Thank you to Tall Boy up there. We got everything going. Even that first half was good, then we came right back on and still entertained people, and I loved it. And also, I want to thank all of you guys for sitting here tuning in to Miss Watley Presents Old School Tuesday Turn Up. Now, before I go, Tall Boy, should I tell them who'll be here next Tuesday, or should we just wait? Or should I just go ahead and tell them, surprise them? What do you think? You know what? I'll just wait to allow you guys just wait till next week and you guys see the flyer. So as you guys here again next Tuesday, same time, same place. Guess what? I'm out. Bye-bye.